The following Let's Play has been rated perfectly fine to watch. Any attempts to break the game are for entertainment value only. However, if any typos happen to be found, mwahaha! Hello everyone! Welcome back to this game. When we last left off, we were just traveling through a sunken ship. Because, that sort of thing happens. It's a normal, everyday occurrence where people explore sunken ships that are underwater, but yet have no water inside of them.
Pearls.
Oxygen!
Pearls. The answer's pearls. It's pearls!
So we got a whole bunch of doors here. Wonder where they all lead. There must be something special in all these doors if they're being guarded.
Pearls!
Lantis really enjoys sandwiches.
Okay.
Why he's bellowing about pearls.
Absolutely.
Is that a brand name or something?
It is now.
Pearls. You've never heard of Pearls brand sandwiches? It's the original sandwich.
They're all the rage in Europe and Egypt.
Yeah, importing fees are kind of crazy.
Yeah. That's why you don't see them outside of the most elite of parties.
Hey, I want to fight you. Can I fight you? Let's jump up here. No,
yes, these rooms.
I just go right through the turtle. Oh well. You just follow me over here, please, and then follow me over here, and then... Yeah, there we go. Simple. And I got free max health and stuff. Memo left by Magellan. Magellan is into this game?
Magellan the Dragon or Magellan the Explorer?
The Explorer, I assume?
Is he gelling like Magellan?
Oh, I'm gelling like a felon.
I'm glad you caught that.
I don't even have to fight these
like
guys. I can just waltz in like so.
You can actually get into those doors without touching the ghosts?
You mean like I did just now?
Well, frame rate. Excuse me.
Okay, where do I want
this?
It is
very tedious, though.
Whatever. Let's go there.
But seriously, though, does anyone else not remember Magellan the Dragon from Eureka's Castle?
Absolutely. I remember everything about Eureka's Castle.
Well,
Eureka's Castle.
Eureka's Castle. Well, we're certainly not showing our age, are we?
Absolutely not.
You cannot know my age.
You, me, he, she. Gee, what a wonderful place to be.
Spicy, salty, sour, sweet. Give us something good to eat.
Ugh. Pearls!
It is found on the Best Ocean. Mermaids?
Do mermaids use bed, or are they like sharks where they're still moving even though they're sleeping?
I assume that they like to occasionally recline. After all, they be not mermaids, but mermaidens.
Strawhead. So you're a scarecrow? You're not that scary. Join us. Okay, now you're scary.
Yeah, it was a little bit creepy. Reminds me of that great musical number in Evil Dead the Musical. Anyone else seen that one?
Which musical?
Can't say that I have.
Evil Dead the Musical?
No. I have not, but in fact, I had no idea it exists. But now that I do, I absolutely must see it.
It's pretty great.
Is it based off just the first film, or
It's
like
based off
all
the first
three?
two films. It's based off of Evil Dead 1 and 2 with lines from the third one mixed in for good measure.
Well, come on, the third one is the most quotable.
Yeah, that's why I said they had lines mixed in for good measure.
Yeah. Awesome. It wouldn't be by any chance they actually got Bruce to come in to do Ash, right?
No, they couldn't do that.
Dang it!
But they
Mokura?
captured the spirit very well.
Wow,
They
I'm
have such
totally
classic.
looking that
They
up.
have such classic Broadway songs as "All of the Men in My Life Have Been Killed by Kandarian Demons."
So
Evil
Bowser can poison enemies now.
Dead. The
It's not going to be
music.
very useful for regular encounters.
Bowser destroys all with his mighty claws.
Holy crap. Oh, okay. Well, they have a site. They have an official website, so...
What, did you think I was joking?
No. I was gonna
Because I
Google it and
totally
see the
lied to you.
easiest place to watch it, but if I could just stream it from their website, then I'm good to go.
I would suggest finding clips on YouTube.
Huh. That's gonna be so awesome. Haven't seen those movies in so long, but I absolutely love them. I actually have an unopened box of the Ash and Evil Ash from Army of Darkness. Ash comes with optional hand,
Right?
swords and whatnot. There's even a little mini Ash in there.
This is all sounding familiar.
Army of Darkness? You had to have seen that.
Oh, there's a game.
Back when Sam Raimi was a freaking genius.
I've never seen the movies or anything like that, but there's a Nintendo game called Evil Dead.
There is an Atari game called The Evil Dead, and there are several PlayStation adaptations.
Yep, and I have one of them, and it's a terrible game.
Really, because the two I have are freaking genius.
I don't remember which one I have, but it...
I have the two PlayStation 2 games.
Here's this.
This is one level.
Oh, goodness. This is where disabling frames becomes your friend.
Let's see if I can get through it without. Time me.
Alright, go.
Alright.
I'm not going as fast as I thought I would.
Well, I got a timer on you, buddy.
I know there's a trick to getting through here.
A lot of it involves not falling back down.
Of course there's a trick to it. It wouldn't be a maze if it wasn't tricky.
I used to be really good at this, but of course I'm on camera, so of course it's not going to be as impressive. It'll still be impressive if I finish it.
You can do it.
Pearls.
But as I was saying before, Evil Dead Regeneration is a fantastic game.
Yeah, that's not the one I've got.
Because the whole gimmick of that game is that Ted Raimi is playing the Deadite Midget.
Like the real Ted Raimi?
Yeah, Ted Raimi is playing the Deadite Midget, and like one of your main game
There I
mechanics
am.
is that you kick him into obstacles.
It's always that first part that gets me. But after I get up on that first ledge, the rest is
I don't
easy.
think I've ever heard of that one.
Royal Jelly.
Evil Dead Regeneration
I'm gonna have to
revolves
look that
around
up.
kicking an undead midget. Not bad.
That was 1 minute and 48 seconds.
I could do better. I got a jelly thing. Royal jelly recovers all flower points. That's useful. Let me see if I can beat my
Indeed
time.
it is.
If this doesn't work out in like 10 more seconds, I'm just gonna say screw it and say, hey, I at least finished it on camera.
Now you're just trying to embarrass yourself.
There we go.
Did you make it?
And now I suddenly find myself stuck. Where am I? Oh, now, that one time ever where I get stuck in that part. You know what? Screw it. Let's move on.
That's funny.
Hey, it's good to
No,
see you too.
That's money.
It's nice to see somebody who's selling froggy drinks. Ooh, freshen up. I could actually probably use a few of those. Do I have any castor oils? No.
It's like a
And you
shower.
probably have, like, no room in your inventory either.
Absolutely not. Let's fix that.
Let's see. Gosh, all that stuff. We'll get rid of the pure water. I'd actually get rid of the fright bomb. I'd never use that stupid fright bomb. Actually, since you're in this fight, might as well use the pure water.
Yeah, but it's kind of dangerous, because sometimes this guy, this Reacher guy, counters attacks with whatever that volcano attack was.
Well, I don't want to say kill him, because, you know, he's already dead. Deanimate him.
Too bad you can't,
Deanimate quickly.
can't, like, group hug the undead enemies.
Yeah.
Not group hugging the undead is good life advice.
Oh, they'd hug back.
No, I'm just saying that you can't heal them to death, or heal them back to being...
You can't kill them with kindness. They're not that sort of undead.
Well, that wouldn't have worked had I said via therapy either. I don't think they're in a mental state where therapy would do much good either.
Well, therapy doesn't have to be mental.
True. Well, in that case, they have rotting flesh or they're just made out of bones. I don't think physical therapy is going to do a lot either. Here, let's just try to work on your arm. Oh.
Oh.
that would be helpful for me.
Yeah, I guess that would.
Therapy to these folks would involve lots of duct tape and voodoo. Duct tape and voodoo.
That should totally be a band.
Duct tape and voodoo.
Heck yeah.
That dry bones is kind of standing on a barrel almost.
And I think one of their, like, debut songs should be, like, entitled Zombie Therapy.
Now that dry bones is over a barrel. I can't see what's going on, but I hear a lot of...
Yep. I think I saw 338.
I think I saw 30 jumps.
Did you? Congrats. That's awesome.
Hot dog.
Hamburger.
You know, in that picture, Princess Toadstool looks like she's mighty ticked at something.
She actually looks like Paula from Earthbound.
Earthbound. You know, the least flattering pictures of Paula I've ever seen were from the official Earthbound fan, not fan art, but art.
Yeah, the claymation
Yeah.
model.
all of the fan art that's come out about Earthbound has been a lot more flattering to the characters than the actual official art has been.
Absolutely, those clay models look
But ugly.
right. Like, I like the enemy models that they did in the kind of claymation, the clay models, but the character models look. You're right, they look horrible.
And it was only within the last few months that I actually got on board with the fan art. Just looked it up one day. Yeah, I wanted to kind of hear how the songs would pan out if we lived in the magical country of Japan, where people take RPGs seriously.
Oh, man. You know, I really fantasize about if gaming was taken as seriously here as it was there. No, and I mean that seriously. Like, the release of Dragon Quest IX on the DS in Japan was a huge deal. And it emphasized a lot of going out into public, mingling with other people playing the game, sharing items, downloading maps, completing quests together. And you know what? They did it. They did it a lot. Like, there was some people I used to watch on YouTube called NoobTube that would do reviews, and they often went to Japan. And around Dragon Quest IX's release, or like a few weeks or months afterwards, they said that, you know, they would walk by like a coffee shop or someplace that might have free Wi-Fi or whatever, and there'd just be groups of people all like just looking into their DS, all just kind of scattered around, like really reaping the benefits of the multiplayer aspect of it. Something you would never be able to do here in the States. Not unless it was like a specific gaming convention where you know people would have their DS. But that was commonplace in Japan, and that's because people don't look at a video game as just a stupid toy. It is it's a medium of entertainment that anybody can enjoy. It's socially accepted. But no, you get me, a 28-year-old playing video games, or you know, LP, and be like, "Aren't you too old to be playing video games? Aren't you too old to be having fun? Or is that what you're trying to say? I can't have fun? What do you want? What do you want? What's your problem? Why are you hating?"
I think we struck a nerve.
Sorry. Pearls.
Not yet. Alright.
No, he's indicating that he's throwing down pearls of wisdom.
Yeah, absolutely. But no, seriously. The Japanese culture is just...
I'll go after that in a bit.
They get it.
I honestly can't say that I have any particular affinity for it at this point, because most of the people I know have the same attitude about gaming at this point. And I live in rural Eastern Coast Appalachian Mountains, Virginia.
No, well, and the only people around here, you know, besides my social life on the internet, where I'm, you know, around people that have genuinely good taste in video games, the only people I know, you know, in real life, or that, you know, that I come across, you know, are just big, you know, first-person shooter like Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, however many are out now. Freaking, like they don't believe that gaming exists from behind the sights of a gun.
Well, I mean, that's the weird. The weird thing is, though, that, you know, for all that you see, and for a long time I just assumed that that's what the norm was, and that I was kind of in the minority. But 9 times out of 10, when I talk to anyone, I say, "Hey, you play video games? Yeah. What do you like? Oh, you know, old school platformers, RPGs."
Oh man, then I guess I need to go out there and start asking, because
wow, Bowser got hammered on that one.
Yeah, I didn't defend.
Yeah, I'm finding that old school games are a lot more prevalent than people seem to give them credit for.
Well, as time progresses, more games are becoming considered old school. Like, you know, SNES now is considered old school when, you know, back, you know, probably 8-10 years ago, it wasn't, you know. It was SNES and back that was old school. But now, I think it's getting to the point where we consider, well, I don't know, can you consider PS2, or PS1, definitely, you can consider old school, but...
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, what I was getting at is, I find more and more people that love the old school vibe. I find more people that like the old school aesthetic to video games than I find people who are into the modern stuff.
I'm one of them.
Yeah, I am too. I don't care how realistic your graphics look. I don't care how real your fire seems. Or your physics engine.
Well, now, let's not get crazy here. I do love a good ragdoll physics when I frag someone on Unreal Tournament.
So...
Well, that reminds me of a video I saw on YouTube. It was... Oh, I forget what the channel was, but they were using a hack for Grand Theft Auto where car movement was set to a negative number by default, which means they went flying across the screen and explosions everywhere, cars flying everywhere. It was a game of Frogger, pretty much, you were playing at that point.
That's awesome.
Nice.
There was a... Oh, gosh.
Okay, I would like to point out at this point that after I go through this room, normally if my coins weren't maxed out, they would be pretty close, like 800 or so. So let's go through this room and find out what I get out of this.
Let's do it.
Do it.
Let's do it like legit.
And I have 714.
I'm impressed. That usually takes me a couple of tries.
Well done.
But yeah, I'm definitely not getting as much money. Although I'm also spending a lot more money too. That's one thing. Because I'm actually buying items.
Oh, wait, let's go back to that clue. It has 4 consonants.
Pearls.
That is totally going to be the episode name.
I just wanted to point out how that narrows things so far down. That it has 4 consonants.
Well, you have to combine it with the other 5 clues.
I mean,
Yeah,
how
it
many
would be
4 consonants?
entirely crazy. There happens to be another word that fits all the hints other than pearls.
Alright, last clue. And it took me quite
Pearls.
a while to figure out that you could knock down this barrel.
Yeah, me too. The first time through, I was like, I don't understand.
Get my health back, that's good news. The R comes before the L. That's a very specific clue right there.
Well, I tell you what, after finding all the clues, I can honestly say I have no idea what the password is.
It is Moats.
Spam.
Moats.
Let's see.
What?
That's the second letter, third letter, fourth letter. I wonder what other words you can create with this. Let's see. See...
I got a riddle for you. What do you call a fish with 2 eyes?
A fish.
A fish.
Oh, that's so terrible.
And yet, I got away with it.
Right?
In any kind of just world, fun police would be sending death squads to my house as we speak.
Same for my denim joke a few videos back.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Okay, the password is... SirRosser. I don't know what SirRosser is, but that's what it is.
You just wanted to try making a new word?
But we already know what the password is.
Really? What is it?
I'm not telling you.
Oh, come on.
It's strawberry, isn't it?
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
Oh my gosh, tentacle!
Holy crap.
What does that tentacle belong to?
All right, who's gonna say it? Who's gonna say the phrase? Who's gonna say it? You know, someone's gonna have to say it. Release
Nope, you lost me.
the Kraken.
Kraken!
SirRosser, you have a lot of trains going by your house.
Yeah, I live right next to a railroad track.
So do I, but I don't get near as many trains.
I don't, but I get trains all the time.
I live in the Appalachian Mountains. Most of these trains have coal on them.
I live in the Great Plains, which is actually a forest which was cleared out mostly for farming.
As a Minecraft player, that is a very prospective thing to be carrying. I'd be like knocking down trees with my fist, being like, "Hey, hold on, I need torches!"
So, what was the deal with that tentacle that popped out of this here pipe? Man, it must be a really long tentacle if it was able to come through all that pipe. But we won't be able to find out what it is until next time. Which might be a while.
Alright guys, take it easy.
Well, hello there! If you're still watching this video, then you either like to watch the credits, or you notice that my video went a lot longer than the credits normally are. Either way, here is your reward. Early on in this episode, I encountered this 3D maze in this room, and Lantis made a comment about disabling the background layers. Well, I've never actually done that, mainly on account normally I don't play it on an emulator. So, I'm kind of curious what it looks like if we disable it. Because one of the background layers actually is the foreground layer. I don't know how that works. So, let's find out what this looks like here. Let's see, is it this button? How does that help? Alright, well, let's see here. What if we get rid of that layer? No? No, that doesn't help at all. And that's just a shadow layer. Here, let's get rid of that layer. Background. No, we don't want that. This doesn't actually do anything. Here, all this time, I thought disabling one of the layers would reveal... Oh my goodness, let me go through here. New record! Oh, I don't get the item again. Oh well, this is a save that we passed before. Anyway, so yeah, that's that. While we're here, though, sometimes I like to do these little extra things after the credits. Maybe you've seen some of them, maybe you haven't. It depends on how much you pay attention to how much time is left in the video. In this case, it's pretty obvious because this has gone on for a couple minutes now. But anyway, hey, do I get to do the coin things too? Ooh. Hey, if you want to farm coins, this is the place to do it. So anyway, speaking of bonuses, though, how do you like the bonus videos of this Let's Play so far? Okay, I'll admit, most of the bonus videos are just... Oops. As I was saying, I'll admit, most of my bonus videos are simply me talking with whoever before the start of an episode. But did any of you notice an icon that popped up in the middle of the episode with seemingly random, no purpose? Wait, what? Do I not get coins? Hold on, let me try that again. But anyway, that little icon that popped up in the middle of the episode did have purpose. Because, I don't know, did I say that I swear, I think I said that wrong. But anyway, it did have a purpose, and if it's really hard to test this if I can't actually get this right. I got this right on my first try earlier in this episode. Anyway, I'm wasting time. If you have annotations enabled on YouTube and click on that icon, you will get to a special bonus video. Okay, so that doesn't actually work. A very special bonus video. This particular bonus video wasn't even recorded by me. It was recorded by Lantis, so go ahead, if you haven't clicked it already, search it out and go ahead and click it, because, well, you don't have to click it. We're going to wind up discussing it next time anyway, but still, it would definitely be worth checking out, I think. So, yeah, that's all I have to say, even if it took me forever to say it. Oh, and, just to make it an even 20, pearls!